Pulse music. Chill.
Hey family, what's good? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Theziz, man. I'm excited. This is the version 1 of the webcast for TLR Studios, man. Really excited about this. It's really been long overdue. This will be the first of many. I used to do a lot of beat making video tutorials, and I think this one we're just going to delve into a lot of what I actually do when it comes to mixing, mastering, things like that. This specific one, we're just going to focus on some of the stuff I do within the mixing, because I know a lot of you guys have asked me in the past, how do you get your sound so clear? And I do a number of things before I start actually producing. So I'm just going to open up one of the tracks. And what we're looking at right now is Cubase, and I've been using Cubase now for maybe about I'll say 2 to 3 years. Primarily I was using Reason, and the reason why I was using Reason was because Reason had so much to offer, still does. I'm still on Reason 5. I'm way late. I will be purchasing 11 because 11 has VSTs now, so that is an awesome thing for a lot of people who use Reason. I know a lot of people use Fruity Loops, things like that. It's to each his own. There's a lot of programs out there. I've tried Logic before it actually was converted over into Apple. I had Logic when it was on PC, and when I saw Cubase, it gave me sort of that old Logic feel of production that was, So, anywho, this is Cubase, and what you see in front of you here is Easy Drummer. Now, I suggest that if you have never got Easy Drummer, if you haven't purchased it, please go purchase Easy Drummer. I actually have Easy Drummer, and I have Easy Piano, man. This is an awesome tool for you, a VST for you guys to use. For those who don't have a full drum set in your house, or you don't have a grand piano in your house, and for those who produce in their apartment, of course you're not going to have that space. So this is an awesome VST, some real sound and stuff. I mean, you could not beat the sound. It's so awesome with the sound. Plus also you can go in and you can find libraries. You can create libraries within the drums. And say for instance, if you want to sample it, you can make the swing. You can tell what type of tempo. It's just so many unlimited, untapped features here, man, that you can use in Easy Drummer. So I'll probably, if you want, do a tutorial on Easy Drummer. Now, what you see right here, what this is T-Rex, right? So T-Rex is a mastering suite. And if you guys have not looked into T-Rex, I suggest that you look into T-Rex. This is one of the main things that helps me get that clear, crisp sound that you guys have always asked me about. This is one of the jewels and the nuggets. I do advise, though, if you've never used this before, it is user-friendly, but you need to at least know some of your frequencies, some of your megahertz, to use it properly, that is. And what I do is I have a preset that I use that I start off with, and it's in a deluxe kit. And in the deluxe kit, I just go to mastering 1, and I start off with that, and then I see and I build my mixes based off of that. Now, that's just for the production mixes. For the mixing that I do in Pro Tools, I still use T-Rex, but it's different type of variations that I use to make sure that the vocals fit with the music, right? So basically, this is the first. This is one of the tracks I worked on. As you can see, 14, not that many. This is kind of simplistic, but I heard the melody, made the melody, and was excited because it was real simple, it was real quick. So. I think you guys actually heard this one. This was on. This actually I put up on as a sample for my YouTube. I mean, not my YouTube, but my Facebook page. It was like a real quick video, but this is this song. So basically, we just gonna go into the stuff that I use. I have a lot of VSTs, but the VSTs that I use the most is in this category set here. So of course I have Altura. If you guys have not seen what or know what Altura is, I suggest you get this as well. This is some good analog sound, good simulation sounds. I mean, you could do a lot with that. This was the easy keys I was telling you about. But because I already have a set sound for this one, we'll actually find, or I'll go do another video that I have these actual VSTs in use. But this one is an actual sound that I got from off of, actually I found it on the internet and I put two of these together. So it's actually the same. It's just that one was a choir, one was a piano. And I just made sure that when I open up, and I'm sorry, this is Contact. When I open up Contact, that I would go to the wave editor, right? And actually I need to take that off because as you're playing it, you don't want it to loop and play at the same time from the key. So this is actually the sample loop for this one. And then this one in the wave editor, the same thing. And I just make sure that when you see this green arrow, I always zoom in to make sure that I'm right at the beginning point so that when I play it on the key, it punches right in, right? So this is the melody for that. And as you can see, I use Contact a lot. This is a turn-up kit that I got from Contact's drum kit. It's an industry kit that has a lot of the 808 sounds. Really, really good sounding stuff there. A lot of this is, like I said, all Contact. This is, what I'll do is I'll play the drums so you can hear the drums. Okay, so as you see here, I got the cymbals coming from Easy Drummer. So it gives you a, you know, a hip hop feel with real drums. Like, you know, I don't like some of those stock sounding cymbals that I've heard, man. It's just too dry. With the Easy Drummer, see that? It gives some resonance, some sound. I love that sound, man. I love the real feel. But this is actually the drum track. Then I threw in some Voxes. You see what I'm saying? And of course, I put in a sound effect to bring the chorus back in. And then an 808. That's a clean 808, man. Clean 808. And then when I basically put the sample together that I was telling you about earlier, the melody and the 808 basically for me just carried the whole thing. And then I just put a chorus on it, sang the chorus, and that's pretty much it. I didn't really think about going too much detail with this one. Just wanted y'all guys to see you know, a little bit of the process. I will go into, I guess, some of the mixing. So from here, so I'll go into a little bit of what this is right here. So again, I always start off all my mixing and stuff with a T-Rex, so it gives it that clean sound off the break in the master. These over here are the vocals, but this right here, Blockfish, if you guys have never heard of this, it's a free VST. It's been around forever, and I suggest that you go find this. If you guys want it, let me know. I will send it to you in an email or whatever, but this basically is a channel compressor. Small, compact, but it's very impactful and powerful for anything, vocals, any type of sound. It does really good. Excuse me. Also, on this one, the ethnic, this is like an ethnic sound that I found. It's like a ping pong sound or something. I think it's right here. Okay. So what I did was I took that and the ping pong and back forth echo effect is what this is called. So it's called a ping pong delay, and they have multiple sets of already preset sounds in the categories, and I found this one called Frozone. It's a really, really, really cool sound, and when I heard it, this is how it sounds without it. Just straightforward. But then you put the ping pong, gave it that nice little delay to it. So I thought that was kind of cool. Of course, the vocals, you got auto-tune, a little something here and there, but
Same old, same old, same old. I need a change, yeah. I need a change today. I need a change, yeah. Tired of the same old, same old, same old. I need a change, yeah. I need a change today. I need a change, yeah. Tired of the same old, same old, same old. I need a change, yeah. I need a change today. I need a change.
And that's another thing. Another thing is that when you have Easy Drummer up to, you can, kind of go through some of the stuff and add, more effects more, symbols or whatever you want to do on top of that. That's another thing I do like about this. And you can change your octave pitches to get the different sounds from the drum set. You have a full drum set across the board. Claps, shakers, and tambourine. But anyway, man, just wanted to come up. This is the first episode, so again, I'm excited. We're going to be digging a little bit more into some of the detail of the mixing. This was just like an introductory, just to see, just a little tap into my world. So, welcome to TLR Studios. Once again, y'all already know who it is. It is your boy Theziz. Y'all have a blessed one, man. Peace.